Places are made and measured by the people that live there, the locals. The real deal, honest to goodness sorts that live, work, play, and have true pride in the place. They are the welcome wagon, the storytellers, and the real life wayfinders. And they'll tell you a thing or two about the history and the hidden gems. You see, people are what make places memorable. Places are made by people, and the people from here make this place extraordinary. Discover the people. People. Discover the people. Place. Discover Northern. Places are made and measured by the people that live there, the locals. The real deal, honest to goodness sorts that live, work, play, and have true pride in the place. They are the welcome wagon, the storytellers, and the real life wayfinders. And they'll tell you a thing or two about the history and the hidden gems. You see, people are what make places memorable. Places are made by people, and the people from here make this place extraordinary. Discover the people. Discover the place. Discover Northern Ireland.
But now in the UCD wiser that some girls just don't realise that once a lying, cheating, two-timing bigamist, always...
Oh, you wouldn't belong getting frostbite.
Oh, I think that I found myself a Roston.
Frostbite.
Whilst chatting with friends on Talbot Street, he was suddenly struck on the buttocks.
There's been a right run all day about a council putting Irish first before English on logos, vans and letterheads.
In my whole reporting career, I ever got down in the ditch behind the car was in Belfast because there was a sniper at the end of the road.
There have been more riots in Belfast over the annual Protestant Orange Marches in Northern Ireland.
Attacks to the polls. A number of shots have been fired at police.
One police officers have been injured in Belfast during disturbances following a disputed and involved threatening of
What, me? It was a bit intense, wasn't it?
Fuck, I need a drink after that one.
We're not allowed to drink, you know this, the risk assessments.
Oh, hi. These risk assessments. Nowadays you need a risk assessment to stand in a chair.
A what?
A chair?
Do you mean a chair? Here, we should introduce ourselves.
Oh, sorry. Hiya, I'm Paige.
Hiya, I'm Gary.
Gary!
Gary!
I'm from Corrigan in Northern Ireland.
And I'm from Enniskillen in Ireland. So, last time we done this show, people said we didn't give enough history of Ireland and we didn't contextualise enough. So, Paige.
I mean, you asked for it, so good.
That's fine. 1609 saw the organised colonisation of Ireland, known as the Plantation of Ulster.
Yep.
Colonists came from Scotland and England King James I saw this as an opportunity to prevent rebellion which was caused by the 9 Years' War against English rule in Ireland. The plantation was said to be a civilizing enterprise that would introduce English-speaking Protestants to a Gaelic-speaking Catholic land. The plantation originally took over Donegal, Londonderry, Tyrone, Fermanagh and Armagh. However, today the 6 counties of Ulster are Fermanagh and Tyrone, Derry, Armagh and Down. The Scottish and English immigrants were not allowed to speak or interact with the Irish natives and were also provided with their land, forced Skip to 1690 where...
Here, did they teach English in Ireland? No. Right, skip to 1690 where the Battle of the Boyne took place, alright? You all with me? Now, the people of Northern Ireland, mainly the Protestants, have a bank holiday on the 12th of July and it's to commemorate this battle.
What about St. Patrick's Day? Of course you didn't, the Protestants won ahead. It's fine, it's done.
The 12th of July can also be known as Orange Man's Day, Orange Day, the glorious 12th, or just the 12th. The Battle of the Boyne celebrates the glorious revolution and victory of Protestant King William of Orange and Catholic King James II. The celebration involves parades where Ulster counties join together to play music, march through the streets, build bonfires, fly the flags, pay respect to the Queen, and remember the history of our wee country. Now,
Irish nationalists or Catholics see this march as sectarian, intimidating and offensive, which it is. Skip to 1882 where the first Home Rule movement was brought forward to the House of Commons. This movement was denied on several occasions until its third attempt, which came very close to succession in 1912. The Home Rule movement was initiated by Irish nationalists who sought to terminate British rule in Ireland, as well as abolish discrimination against Irish people in Northern Ireland. Unionists or Protestants...
Unionists/Protestants made it very clear that if this movement was to be passed, they would use any means necessary to prevent it.
Yeah.
Now, the failure of the movement saw the 1916 Easter Rising Rebellion, with Irish nationalists organising an armed uprising against the British rule in Ireland. Located mainly in Dublin, the nationalists challenged the British Army, causing hundreds of deaths and thousands of casualties on both sides. The British Army successfully suppressed the uprising. However, this would only lead to the Irish War of Independence 3 years later. Now, some see this war as the birth of the Irish Republican Army, or the IRA.
IRA, yes. Tensions were at an all-time high in the north and south, with each opposition trying to fight for either the separation or connection with Britain. Various political events led to the outbreak of the Troubles. The Troubles is sometimes described as a guerrilla war or a low-level war. The conflict began in the late 1960s and is usually deemed to have ended with the Good Friday Agreement of 1998. The
main participants of the Troubles were the Republican paramilitaries such as the Provisional IRA and the Irish National Liberation Army, Loyalist Unionist paramilitaries for the UVF, that's the Ulster Volunteer Force, and the UBA, the Ulster Defence Association. Paramilitaries are armed terrorists who still control certain areas of Northern Ireland today. These areas can be identified by murals, flags and other propaganda. The Troubles was the pinnacle of violence in Northern Ireland, with over 3,600 people dead and thousands of injuries. Various events such as Bloody Sunday and the Omagh bombings led to a strengthened hate between the two communities, which still resides today. Now skip to 1995.
1995, that was the year I was born. Born Gary Charles Patrick Quinn. Yeah, I've never entirely been happy with Charles as a middle name. I mean, it's so fucking English. No offense. Yeah, most people say I look like my mom, and where I grew up, Enniskillen, it was relatively calm, really quiet. We didn't so much feel the impact of the Troubles or the weird part of the country. Don't get me wrong, Enniskillen is a complete and utter shithole. But it's my shithole, so it's alright. What about you?
Oh, well, I was also born in 1995. My name is Paige Hope-May Higgerty.
What's that?
Shawnee! My middle name is Shawnee!
Shawnee, that's not Irish at all, like, is it?
Well, some people say I look like my dad, and it's true.
Some people say
Your Irish Republican, we have just been elected on a certain mandate. That mandate is that we won't interfere in British affairs. We won't take an oath of allegiance to the English Queen. No harm to her. You folks here make enough mess of your own election, make enough mess of your own government, make enough mess of your own affairs. We want you out of our affairs, and we try and sort all these matters out as Irish men and women on the island of Ireland.
We are going across to have conversations with Theresa May in and around how we can support the national interest essentially, and how we can bring stability to the nation at a time when it faces great challenges, and not least that we have witnessed both in London and of course in Manchester. So we can bring that stability, and we'll be entering these negotiations in that manner.
Who in the right mind would support Arlene Foster and the DUP?
Who would support Sinn Féin and Gerry Adams? That man's like Vladimir Putin with a great name.
In true, come here, Arlene Foster, she's a bit like Hitler. Actually, no, she's fucking worse than Hitler. She's got an Irish accent, so...
She's got a Northern Irish accent.
Oh, a Northern Irish accent, okay. Is that the same Northern Irish accent that bans same-sex marriage in Northern Ireland?
Oh, I don't know, just tell me this, so is Gerry Adams still hanging around with the IRA?
Oh, I don't know, but come here, at least he isn't licking Theresa May's arse to get into Westminster. Oh, it's me, Arlene Foster, look at me in Westminster, look at all these saints. I mean, she's clearly not full, isn't it?
Yes, sorry, we're just on stage, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll let me know. Yeah, you too. Okay, don't call me again, but yeah. I was just your friend, IRA member Martin McGuinness. He's having a lovely time burning in hell!
Engage me with him, tell him to say hi, will you? Hi Ian, how's it going, mate? Burning hell.
Typical Catholic.
Paige, all we want is a united Ireland. That's all I'm asking for.
No, all you want is a united Ireland. Gary, I couldn't be Irish. We'd have to change your language, change your currency. We don't crack.
That's a completely different show, Paige. Just stick to this one for now, eh?
True. But here, what about Gerry and all those bombings?
What bombings?
In 1609.
Oh, not this again. Not that shit. But here, come on, let's break it down. Who actually understands how Parliament works? Like, how does a party actually get a...
Honestly, it's just Monopoly.
How does a party actually get a seat? Like, I don't know how it works. You fucking certainly don't know how it works. Like, does any of you know how it works? Like, what I imagine is, you know X Factor?
Gary, where are you going with this stuff?
You know, when X Factor, they always have like a really emotional sob story and some sad song playing in the background, right? I can imagine Arlene Foster sitting with Theresa May, right, and saying, Theresa, my parents were abducted by leprechauns. Oh, it's so traumatic. Being raised in a field by sheep. My number one supporter was always my granny. She always said to me, Arlene, whatever you do, you get rid of those Catholics, love. That is what I want out of this election. The DUP will succeed. Sinn Féin will not, whilst I'm still alive. Yes.
olive oil. I love olive oil.
Once again, we've got Northern Ireland kicking off, and I, like most Englishmen, I'm sure, have no affinity for these people. I have no empathy for their situation. I see them as little more than a drain on our rapidly diminishing resources. It's a medieval province between two groups of people, one of which shouldn't even be there. One of them is basically Scottish people in a foreign country.
You're interesting. You're very interesting because you're recognised by my accent, where I'm from, where I'm born.
Like an Irish Philip
So you think I'm an irrelevance to you and people in England? Do you?
A complete irrelevance.
Irrelevant?
Get rid of Northern Ireland tomorrow. It's nothing more than a drain on our resources.
So you don't believe in the United Kingdom?
No, we don't want Northern Ireland in the United Kingdom.
Neither do I. Don't go on like that.
Oh, don't say things you don't mean, love.
Can't get over it. Like, see you English people, like, you are so
arrogant.
Yes, but see you English people, you are so
pig-headed.
Yes, but see you English people, you are so
ignorant, full of shit, no banter, completely shit at football for what?
Down. What I was gonna say is that some English people, not all, are racist.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, exactly, because you know what? According to all you fuckers, right? I'm a leprechaun. I'm a farmer.
I live in a caravan.
I drive a horse and cart.
I have 32,000 cousins.
I helped build the Titanic.
I crashed the fucking Titanic.
I'm an alcoholic.
I mean, we all know that one, Paige. We're on to something like that. See you English people, like, do you honestly think that all us Irish people just drink?
Exactly, and do you know what it is? We've had enough.
What are you doing?
Alex just got some water.
So maybe some of us like the occasional drink every now and again, but it's just to be social, isn't it, Paige?
And here, let me tell you, it doesn't mean we don't know when to stop, like
Exactly.
We all know when we've had our limits.
Yes,
That's one thing I'm great at.
Yeah, exactly.
Simon, love, do you want a wee hand? There we go!
Thanks, Simon.
Simon, I don't know who shit your doorstep tonight, love, but you're not getting that 20 quid.
I'm removing you from Facebook.
No.
Okay.
I know what we just said, but, you know, we know when enough is enough, but I do love a drink right now.
Maybe some stereotypes of Irish people are true. I mean, I love a drink. You fucking definitely love a drink. We all love a drink. I mean, what's the big deal?
Exactly. I just want a drink right now.
As we said earlier, ladies and gents, we aren't actually allowed to drink alcohol on stage because of risk assessment.
No, we're not, are we? Gary, what did you just say?
I said we're not allowed to drink alcohol on stage, Paige. You know this.
We're not allowed to drink alcohol on stage, are we?
No, we're not. What are you doing? Yes.
Right, so the crack is, we're not allowed to drink alcohol on stage, am I
Yes,
correct?
yes, you're
Well,
correct.
honey, I am certainly allowed to eat we're not allowed to drink alcohol. Well, honey, we're certainly allowed to eat alcohol on stage. Some people are so sensitive.
Bloody hell.
It all began on the night of December the 3rd, a fight over a flag in a province officially at peace for years, but where violence in the streets has never really ceased. The spark was the decision to fly the Union flag above Belfast City Hall on only 20 designated days a year, a move that has infuriated loyalists. The pro-British Unionists and the Irish Nationalists signed a Good Friday Agreement in April 1998, but it took 10 more years to disarm the militias and officially create peace. Though old rivalries go on, and Protestants and Catholics still clash regularly with security forces. Marches by both sides to commemorate battles and other key historic events have kept tensions high between the communities. The main paramilitary organisations have abandoned their campaigns, but violent splinter groups still exist. A small number of Republican extremists have carried out several deadly attacks in recent years. British and Irish politicians are able to maintain a power-sharing coalition government, but their efforts are often undermined by violence of the kind witnessed in the streets of Belfast recently. The police suspect pro-British paramilitary organisations of being behind the recent riots. Belfast's Protestant community has not only lost the vote on the flag and its majority in the City Hall, its population has been in decline for several years and is now almost equal with the Catholics. Often unemployed, some of Northern Ireland's younger generation feel they have nothing to lose and fall back on old habits, taking to the streets to express their anger, even though most people would rather live in peace.
So hang on a minute here. Everyone back in Ireland is getting a bad reputation because of some fucking Protestants kicking off about a Union Jack flag being taken down. Can we just remind ourselves that that flag has been up for over fucking 30, 40 years in Belfast City Hall? Has Ireland ever had the tricolour flag put up there? No, it has not. It's an absolute fucking joke. Protestants getting their own way as usual and kicking off about absolutely fucking nothing.
Because of you and your people, we've had these riots. It's all your fault, really. You're to blame. Do you honestly think that your flag should be flying in my country? I'm sorry, but this is the United Kingdom. We support the Union Jack, and I'm sorry if you feel intimidated. I'm sorry if you don't like it. But I tell you what, if you don't like it, get back down to the south.
Can we just backtrack a bit here, Paige, to remember that Ireland was one Ireland as Ireland. Northern Ireland did not fucking exist. You had the rest of the United Kingdom, and Ireland was all over.
My song for you this evening, it's not to make you sad, nor for adding to the sorrows of our troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind. I tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine. Now Isaac, he was Protestant, and Sean was Catholic born, but it never made a difference, for the friendship, it was strong. And sometimes in the evening, when we heard the sound of drums, we said it won't divide us, we will always be as one. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of a people ran together. It was on a Sunday morning when the awful news came round. Another killing had been done just outside Newrytime. We knew that Isaac danced up there, we knew he liked the band. But when we heard that he was dead, we just could not understand. My fear, it filled the countryside, there was fear in every home. When late at night a car came prying round the Ryan Road. A Catholic would be killed tonight to even up the score. Oh Christ, it's young MacDonald they have taken from the door. There were roses, roses, there were roses, twinkle